It's raining. I think my shoes are done for it. It's supposed to be waterproof shoes, but you can feel all the water actually getting in now. Too much walking, huh? Alright, what did I read today? Is the world still going crazy? There actually were a lot of crazy things, but I guess the first cool thing was, it says here, after a successful launch at 3:22 p.m. Eastern Time, Spacex crew Dragon spacecraft with an Astro Benkin and Astro Doug on board on its way to the space station. So they're basically launching into space today. I believe this was supposed to happen a few days ago, but they canceled it because of the weather. Lucky they're not here, otherwise I guess they would have canceled it because of the rain, huh? Apparently this is the first time in years or something like that when they actually sent people up to space. So you can kind of see everything. It's kind of interesting with some of the names too. Like there's a drone boat, like the Love Boat or something. Like what? Yeah, but you can kind of see everything. It's kind of cool.
Liftoff of the Falcon 9 and Crew Dragon. Go NASA, go SpaceX, Godspeed, Bob and Doug.
Plus 30 seconds into this historic mission.
Point. Bob and Doug pulling about 2.3 Gs, 2.3 times the Earth's gravity.
And there is that entry burn beginning.
Confirmation of SECO's second engine cutoff.
Now we are waiting for our first stage to make its way to our drone ship. Of course, I Still Love You.
Dragon SpaceX nominal orbital insertion.
And what you're seeing on your screen is a live view of our drone ship, where our first stage will be coming down.
Falcon 9 first stage successfully landed.
And there you can see on your screen, Falcon 9 has landed. This is the first Falcon 9 to carry humans to orbit, so very exciting for us.
Waiting for confirmation now of that.
Dragon separation confirmed.
Dragon separation confirmed.
There is a great view right in front of you.
It's just kind of interesting too, again, to hear that comment remark where from the officials are saying they need ways to inspire, I guess, a younger generation to continue things like the space exploration and all that. And ironically, like here in Canada, it's actually an astronaut that's making it a lot more difficult for a younger generation, I guess you could say, to experience things like aviation and all that. I guess that's why it makes sense in some places where they have some kind of stipulation where if you are elected or something like that, you only can serve like a certain amount of term. I guess it's a way to say you need fresh way of thinking, new blood and all that. And I guess in this case, it's actually really true. All that riot and protest is still happening in Minneapolis and stuff like that. Although it was interesting to see it happening, I guess, in other parts of the US, which is understandable, I guess, because people would be naturally outraged everywhere. But it's kind of interesting seeing this. This one says, glass getting broken outside of the main entrance to CNN's Atlanta headquarters. Yeah, so they basically like ransacked, I guess, the whole place there. You can see the huge crowd. What's going on there? Like again, I always hear people saying like certain media stations are, I don't know, you could say fake news or whatever, or they cover topics with a certain slant and so forth. But yeah, are people just that angry over the media and stuff down there? From little bits I read, apparently some people were saying the reason why they're so mad because it's just an accumulation of stuff, I guess, from the past, like saying they always cover stories that are, I guess, not relevant to them to make changes in this way. So I guess this is like the straw that broke the camel's back. That's what they say anyways. But I guess that news station is not having much luck in the US, huh? First that one yesterday with the reporter getting arrested, and I guess now this. Although again, during this whole situation, it just seems like there are, unfortunately, people who are causing destruction and stuff like that just for the heck of it. So it's kind of interesting reading this one. It says, who is Umbrella Man? Mystery vandal at Minneapolis Riot spears conspiracies. So I was watching like these videos, and yeah, apparently someone's just walking around like casually, it seems, just carrying like a hammer, smashing windows. Like there, I don't see how anyone can say that is, I guess, part of the protest. That just feels like it's someone just trying to wreck stuff. Maybe with the mindset of, oh, look at all these people, they're doing stuff anyway, so I might as well, you know, just break stuff for fun too. Kind of like saying someone going to the store and stealing stuff just because there's so many people you think you can get away with it. But then yeah, it's kind of interesting to see all the theories where people are saying this guy's like, I don't know, he works for like what, the police department or stuff like that. Some people saying they recognize him. That's a whole other topic for people to investigate and stuff afterwards, whatever the truth is, like whoever this guy is and so forth. But still, again, like this, in my opinion, isn't a protest like what this guy is doing here. It's just basically, again, taking advantage of the situation for whatever reason. Without that, it was kind of interesting reading this one because it says, man arrested in connection with string of arsons in Irvine neighborhood. police arrested a man on suspicion of setting a series of trash can fires in a residential neighborhood in Irvine Wednesday with the help of observant neighbors and a drone, authorities said. Kaveh Jake Shahiri, 22, was booked on suspicion of arson according to the Irvine Police Department and Orange County booking records. So yeah, they basically used a drone. You can see here, it almost seems like they're just flying with maybe like thermal and stuff like that, I would assume. And they basically caught the guy that's basically going around the neighborhood, lighting fires. So that's good that they actually caught the guy. Like, this is my example where like people like this are probably just going around during those times, just causing destruction because everyone else around me is doing something, I'm gonna get away with it. That's what it seems like, right? So it's good that they actually caught the guy. Well, I'm sure there's gonna be tons of stories of people using it in a bad way. I can see in situations like this, there's probably a lot of recreational people that could use their drones in a good way too, just to document things like that whole event for evidence and all that too, huh? For people who are intentionally trying to cause trouble anyways. Rain's definitely not stopping today. I guess it's time for the archive. Alright, see you guys later.